Oh, welcome back, Final Fantasy V. Last time a castle exploded, so let's just go and see what does Cid have to say about it. Well, I guess he seems to be quite upset about it, that he made a blunder. But then again, he didn't know what would happen, so it, in a sense, can be excused. Of course, he didn't do that on purpose. So why be so angry at him? He has right to be angry, but why be so angry at him? He most likely is very good at solving the problem. And that guy. Queen Karnak. She survived the blast of the fire of ship, so let's just try to have a chat with her. No wonder she was under mind control, which is a quite common trope, and I would personally find it quite cheap storytelling device that somebody would to make somebody behave most likely in villainous manner, because only basically just villains use mind control, and of course there will be a lot of enemies and job classes being shifted around between saves and episodes. Nothing unusual about that, but there's a path forward to the Library of Ancients, and there's a desert and you don't want to be there. There's dangerous monsters there, as in way more dangerous than these are. And I'm basically using classes quite much of almost piecemeal fashion, that I take a upgrade one class over there, one class over here, but something's going on in here as well. Oh, monsters again. And Cid has some family, because there's his grandson, Mid. Real genius way of naming your family. I'm quite certain that I'm quite certain that they couldn't take it. Crystals couldn't endure it, so they built a monster machine to. Well, that might be interesting. Can I actually take a look at those pages? Question mark. Half of it. What you could be able to. Oh yeah, so a monster, and it was locked in the library. Could it be a better idea to? Well, this one is obviously possessed book. I opened the page and book tried to attack me, so that definitely is possessed book. Yep, that's a. Well, one of them was possessed, and I guess destroyed it by attacking it. But this place has also the healing little fountain, so recovery is not particularly difficult. And of course, this is a library. Maze-like structures formed by the shelves form a maze, and also upper and lower platforms to actually walk up or walk around and generally just find out what's going on. Let's just go here then. That tore up something. And now it's grim and dark part of the library. Devil Eater. And of course possessed book pages. And I do say that the monk's barehanded ability is really useful to equip on less physical attackers to give your party some much more needed punching ability. It's a matter of, you could say, you don't want to basically use all the spells. I would say using spells is quite much it's quite unnecessary to basically use spells as an attacking medium when you can just use physical attacks. Physical attacks are just usually so much more convenient to use. And there's a book here. Ifrit. The fire summon. Well, say hello to Shiva. Yeah, I did went and off screen gathered, took her, beat her along. And of course, Ifrit's weakness is obviously ice. And he seems to be real focused on attacking just one, attacking Lena, the princess. What is that, the evil monster? Okay, hey, there's a princess. Let's go and attack it. Yeah, and interestingly enough, once the character dies, they revert to their basic appearance of their unclassed. Oh, you had enough. Well, he did get enough of a lesson beating. Fire summon. That's Ifrit is good. For some reason, when I came to Final Fantasy VII was my first Final Fantasy game I actually played through, and in it, the Ifrit summoned monster was, I would say, it was the one which really showed that, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, and there would have been even a thing that you would have to defeat Ifrit to get through that. Interesting little player guidance mechanic. And Galuf was I would say that the Galuf in almost every equipment looks kind of silly in every job class he has. I don't know why, but he kind of looks silly in every form he has. And so much of these bug monsters. One fell swipe and they go down. Oh, maybe not one fell swipe. Oh, 4 of them in a row. 4 of them. 5. That's a lot. 6. 7. 7 monsters to be bashed to pieces in a row. And that was a kind of dead end. And red mages, they have the, well, they can fight decently. They have low level white and black spells, so they are basically most versatile class, at least from the basic classes there is. That is of course after the freelancer. But once you start mastering classes, freelancers become the most powerful class of the game. And there's very little you could say about that. So how do I get to that one little piece of yeah, these little passageways tend to be sometimes kind of obstructive in the sense that you don't know where to go. Apparently there really doesn't appear to be a decent pathway to get there. Well, any case, this Final Fantasy game doesn't that much rely on hidden passages. I don't think any Final Fantasy game has that much relied on them. In the sense that you would have to find them to get to the locations. Usually they are just into something that you can get some extra hidden treasure chest or goodies with them. Final Fantasy 7 had quite lots of them, usually. And another book monster. Yeah, you're glaring at me from the inside the book, alright? What's that? Is it some sort of... Is it some sort of very raunchy content book? Or something youngsters should not be read about? And another. It's apparently respawning monster. Well, no matter. It went down quite easily. So, saving and going forward. And I get attacked by Biblos. Let's try some of my few blue magics I've had. Oh wait, frog type doesn't turn into frog. Wind slash. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. And apparently ice attacks heal it. Well, that attack, halving the magic points of character which doesn't use magics, is quite irrelevant and unimpressive. Damn it! Whisper Sylph seems to be basically has potential of being really good attack. And it very often fails at it. Oh yeah, he burns. Ah, damn it, that's bad. Yep, double bad. Come on, don't do the wind slash. Don't do the wind slash. Ah, good, thanks. Arg. It knew something and spoke about, and it served something. But why it didn't use its final words to do something, say something like "arg" instead of just rambling about something from unknown reasons. And these are basically just set pieces. Yeah, now let's that guy's ability to concentrate on reading has to be magnificent. Is beyond, as in huge. He seems to be more absent-minded than his grandpa. And now let's just see, can I actually go back to the library and fetch that one little extra treasure? Just doing this little bit of, you could say, necessary travel and trickery. Yes, I still can. Doesn't seem to be much of interest in here. Here was the room of Ifrit. Oh yeah, this is how it was. Ninja suit. Fancy name for quite fancy item as well. And if I remember right, this the Library of the Ancients, it must be one of the first, you could say, actual library-themed dungeons, in lack of better word, of Final Fantasy games. And it's actually quite interesting. It had book team enemies and all that. So the location itself was very well, you could say, well thought out. So that means that now I have to take a walk back to the same monster infested lands again and find out how it is actually going on. Ah, damn it. Yeah, they all went down. But let's just make a save and show what's in the desert. Because, well, just because I want to show it. Horned Chimera, and I get a preemptive attack on it. It can take a lot of damage. Oh, that's... yeah, it hits hard. But it also gives quite nice reward. So picking fight with it might be worth it, but you'd better be having more physical attackers in your team to get there. So let's go to the fire ship. Is Cid here? Nope, not here. So they must be in the city. Ah, damn it. Well, here's the city of Karnak. Well, let's go to the inn and see are they here? Well, they are not here. So is it the inn then? I would guess that Professor Cid would be here drinking. Oh yeah, that's true. And there's a piano. Let's play it. And there would be 8 pianos in the world, and they would be very important. Oh, but looks like I caught him. Oh, I passed him on my way. We got lumps of it around the back. Well, that's actually quite a good idea. If you fail, try again and learn from your mistakes. And as in to say, don't repeat what you just did, which led to failure. And once again, Cid is involved with machines and technology, and this time not with airship, but with a regular ship. So let's just go and see what's going on in here. He's having migraine again. Now we know the bad guy's name, X-Death. And that stuff has been glimpsed from the world map as well, so that must be important location. But the old elder knows about the peril, and memory was too much, and he get knocked out. And those two have also been knocked up. And without a monster as well. And without any training in seamanship, there's now ship we can use to sail around. And like always, there are enemies to battle in sea. So traveling on sea is not uneventful travel. There's plenty of these kind of little critters coming along. They tend to be quite annoying, because there would be so many, but there will be lots of places to explore. So, see you next time. See ya.